Hi, my name is Julia Barton. I'm a freelance radio reporter, and I traveled to Ukraine in May of 2016 with photojournalist Misha Friedman for the Pulitzer Center on Crisis Reporting. We were there to report on the internally displaced in Ukraine. There's an estimated 1.7 million people now who've had to leave their hometowns. They're still in the country, but after various conflicts with Russia, which I'll get into, they can't go home. This is a photograph that Misha Friedman took. He is a veteran of the conflict in eastern Ukraine. He's from Donetsk. He was a car mechanic. He's also HIV positive, and he joined a volunteer battalion despite that in the east. He was on the pro-Ukrainian unity side. His battalion was captured. He told me about being held in a basement, a police basement. They were beaten, they weren't allowed to sleep very much, they were fed very little, and then they were paraded in Donetsk. He was denied his medications, his antiretroviral medications to treat his HIV. He also suffered a head contusion in battle, and he's actually getting treatment at a military hospital in Kiev. In Ukraine, there was a pretty extensive methadone replacement therapy system, and there still exists in mainland Ukraine for people who are addicted to heroin. It's a way of getting them off the street drugs. However, it does take time. Some people never get off methadone. Their bodies are addicted to the substance, and they need a regular dose. Russia does not allow methadone treatment. They say that drug addiction is a psychiatric problem, not a physical problem. So when Russia annexed Crimea, there are hundreds of people on methadone treatment, and they were informed that the program was going to shut down. So the NGO that runs the program said it would help get people out. But this guy, Georgi Gadimakova, is one of the people who took them up on that offer. So he's now living in Kiev in an apartment there, and he's still getting his methadone treatment in Kiev. He feels like he can't even go back to Crimea to visit his family because he'd have to carry his methadone dose with him, and that's a felony. He's just trying to figure out what to do next. It's not a massive crisis, it's just a slow burn crisis, and that's the situation that a lot of internally displaced people are in around the world.